Morning, guys. Wow, that was a pretty good night's sleep for me, that was. And look, no tarp above. It got a bit nippy though. I think the coldest it got was about 12 degrees, which was a bit of a shock, considering I was used to, well, not used to, but I was believing to believe the forecast, and that would have been 19 degrees. So the last minute decision to put the thermarest on and to take this lightweight fleece blanket and my hat was an absolute wow. Without it, it would have been a pretty piss poor night's sleep. I just know it. It's just gone 07:30 hours. I think I'm going to do the usual, have a pee, clean my teeth, ablutions, yada yada, and I think I need some coffee. Nice hot drink, and a little walk around and some breakfast. I think actually get the fire going. Oh, good. The great outdoors, eh? What we got? Wow, 90% humidity. Wow, that's pretty damp. I had some barking badgers last night. Some barking foxes as well. Barking bloody dogs from the farms over there. Bloody hell. This place really does come alive. First things first, as soon as you get out, well obviously you put your boots on. Use the wet wipes, give yourself a really good clean under the pits and down below. It's a fungal infection thing, you really have to pay attention to it, because if you don't and you neglect it, especially if you're out for, say, I don't know, 2 or 3 nights, you could start to suffer a bit. So always get that done first. And insect repellent, just get it on quick, because man, if you don't, you're in a world of hurt in a place like this. You really could suffer. So get all that done. That's it now, and let's move on. I think we'll get the fire going now. Breakfast time, so we need to prep some more wood, and it's probably quite a good idea to wear gloves at this point, because believe you me, it's so easy to get splinters in a place like this. So just make some effort to protect yourself somewhat, because you could be in trouble quite easy. Right. See, some kindling. So we want some small stuff, really. Okay. I don't know what it is, but every time I go to the woods to go camping, I never find a stump to cut on or chop on. Never. I've never found one. It's a joke, isn't it? Well, that'll do for now. Loads of feather sticks gone in there, nice and dry. And just to make it a bit more fail safe, some of that fat wood that I've found, I'm just going to put some shavings in there as well. It just increases your chances of getting success first time, really. This is where you put all the effort into. You get everything ready. Believe you me, because if you cut corners here and it burns for about 10 seconds and then goes out, you've got to start all over again. So just take your time and make sure that you put a lot of effort into building the fire at this stage. And you can smell that resin, it's really nice actually. See, you don't have to chuck the whole lot in, a bit like this would last ages really. And all I've done was I just found a pine tree near me, experimented. I just took me folding saw out with me when I took the dog for a walk, saw a little branch at the bottom sticking out, and I just thought, well, it's dead, I'll chop it off. Luckily I saw loads of resin in there, so once I looked around the rest of the tree, there's loads of them all sticking out, so just take it as you need it, don't have to take them all. You know, save you spending money on my sticks online, you can just find your own really. I mean, if I'm honest, I never thought I'd find fat wood really, but persevere, try things out, you know. I mean, if I didn't try that, I wouldn't have found it, would I? So it makes sense to. Yeah. Well, there we have it. That is a cramp ball. I mean, I mistakenly called it chaga because the internal structures of it does look quite fibrous and very much like chaga, only the colour's different. That's been drying out for about 9 months now, so I think what I'll do is I'll try and break some of that rather than try and use the whole lump, because they're very hard to find. They look like black shiny conkers or balls, squash balls growing on beech tree. I found that one on. So we'll just hope for the best and see how it gets on with that. Well, as you can see, what I've done is I've chopped the cramp ball clean in half with the knife. The rest is down to the spark. So as soon as the spark lands it, you just gently blow it until it goes into a big hot ember, and they do glow very, very hot. Yeah, it's on. I just wanted to make sure because it's very hard to see when it actually catches. I think patience is definitely the key here. Wow. I was trying to find something to catch to it. Oh dear. Damn it, can't seem to find anything to touch it because it's sort of going convex. Let's try that. Damn it. Patience, man. Some more of that fat wood shavings on there. to get it to touch it, man. Bloody hell. It's glowing a good one, and I know it's hot, but I just need to get it to touch something, man. Wow. How do I do that? Yeah, you gotta laugh, ain't you? Wow. It sure takes practice. This is so frustrating. Where is it around that side? Should have got some charcoal off or something. I wanted to do it naturally. Let's go back to this way, I think. Big squirrels coming this way. That's it. I'll give up. Well, I did try. I really did try. So I guess it's just keep on practicing until I get it right. But at the end of the day, I need breakfast, and I've just used my turbo lighter and that big lump of fat wood. It's no problem. I've probably got about 20 pieces of that size fat wood at home, so it's no big deal. I know it's quite a lot, but it's pretty much fail safe because that's burning really, really well. And there you go, guys. You don't get it right first time, that's all I can say, and practice does make perfect. So I'll catch you soon when it's more established, and I'll show you that coffee percolator. Here we are. You can see the size of it. It's really small, and it's really good quality stainless steel as well. So it's a screw top, and what you've got is the pipe where it goes through there. You've got like a mesh gauze which just sits in there, and an O-seal, so make sure that's in there properly. That's where your coffee sits on. And what I do, I'll just carry mine, I'll pack it out with my favourite coffee. That's some hot Java lava, by the way. Very, very nice, very strong. And some nice quality brown sugar too. So, all we have to do is put some water in it. Obviously I'm going to use what I took from the stream earlier. Surprising how much this makes. If you fill this up more or less to the top, probably about ½ inch from the top, it will do a full standard mug, which is great really. It doesn't matter if you fill it above or below that valve point there.
problem with being out in the field. There's always bits of crap floating around. Oh, if only you could smell this coffee. Wow, that's proper pucker. That's probably about right. Obviously, you just fill it up to your own preference, really. That's more or less how I like it, really, because I'm pretty new to coffee, and that's pretty much found what I like. And that's all you do. You've got to be very careful when you screw this on, because you don't want water going everywhere. So you do it as hard as you can and just back it off a little bit. It just makes it easy to open it. And that's it. Simple. Just put it on the embers of the fire or near a flame, whatever you want to do, and you'll hear it starting to bubble. You just put your mug near it and it will spray out and fill that mug up in about maybe 8 seconds. And believe you me, it's great coffee. So we'll wait till the fire to do its bit. And we'll get some coffee on the go. Always remember, when you're going to be handling stuff near fire, just put some gloves on. It's common sense really, but you'd be surprised some people just don't bother. I'm just going to settle that right there like that. And when that's done, I've dug a little mound out and I can just put my cup under there and fill it up. I'm hoping it's not too hot, because if it is too hot, that will just spray out in about a minute and it'll be lukewarm. So, that's it. I think the coffee's done at long last. I can't wait to taste that. Well, it's worth the wait. I think it took just over 7 minutes in total, from putting it by the flame until taking it off when it's done. Do it faster at home on the kitchen hob. That takes about 3.5 to 4 minutes. But for what you get out of it, wow. That is so smooth. Wow, it really is. Thanks to Tom Quality Jackson for putting that little stove on his Facebook page, because if I didn't see that, I wouldn't be using it now. And that's probably one of in my top 10 pieces of kit now. I've used it, mate, about 30 times in the last couple of weeks. Wow. Seriously, I think it's about £30. It's quite a lot of money, but once you've got it, that's it then. If you like a nice good cup of coffee rather than that instant crap, that is well recommended. I mean, you see how small it is, and it actually fits in the Crusader mug too, which is a bonus because most of us have them, right? Oh wow, if that don't wake me up, nothing will. Just leave that to die down a bit. I can put my breakfast on then. Wow. I don't want to leave, to be honest. I'm just loving it out here. It really is nice. Beautiful. There we have it. All day breakfast. You can see we've got the little tabs there. That's where you're going to be peeling it off. So what I tend to do, I don't know if it came out last night, but I just push them down a bit. Just makes it easier to cut open, really. Just so it looks like that. Now all I've done is I've just moved the embers in a little section there, and probably give it about 10 minutes to sort of die down a bit, because when it's glowing orange it's just too hot. So that's perfect as it is there. So we're just going to put it on there and just monitor it really. Just keep an eye on it, and we listen and we look, and when we think it needs it we turn it over. Just use a stick to turn it over, keep doing it, and you see it puff up last night, pretty much the same thing's going to happen. But I wanted to do this again because I wasn't sure about the light quality, so we'll see how this goes. Already you can see it starting to turn, so we should turn it over now. I must say that heat is pretty incredible on a day like this. I'm not sure what the temperature is, I'll have to check in a minute, but it's definitely climbing. It's 9:45 AM at the moment, and the heat from that fire, it's like a forge. It's so hot I'm sweating. They're pretty sturdy bags, but only to a certain extent. And if I just chuck that on the raging inferno, I'll probably give it about 30 seconds and it'd just burst and it'd just be a complete waste of time. So you just use your common sense really. I mean, I've actually barbecued these before. You can put them in boiling water, you can put them in heating units. They're such a versatile piece of kit, and obviously you can eat out of them so you don't have to wash up. I can hear it inside bubbling away, which is great. Perfect. Again, I want to show you this in real time really, to show you exactly how it is. So I believe in just letting people know the score really without any bullshit. So if you are interested in buying these, what you see is what you get. No gimmicks. But I think the world's got enough bloody gimmicks as it is. You can see it starting to puff up now, look. I don't know if you can hear it with the crackling of the flames, but it sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, I think we're going to be eating that pretty soon. Oh, and I wanted to show you that cramp ball attempt earlier. just to show people, you know, it really is, you can't just do things first time, you have to practice. And that was my very first time doing that in the field. So I just wanted to share with you guys, rather than just, you know, not show it and make it I'm a superstar when I do it right the first time. So I think, you know, we learn, don't we, by trying. If you don't try things, how are you going to learn? Simple as that. It's not difficult. Right, that's pretty much ready now. Yeah, that's my breakfast. Well, here she is. Obviously, common sense, put some gloves on. Andy, I know you don't like it, mate, but I love it. What a tool that is. Mate, that does all sorts. It's just effortless, isn't it? Oh yeah. That's piping hot, baby. Which is how we like it. It's like a breakfast unboxing. Yeah. Probably a good idea to mix it up a bit first because, you know, just in case. Oh, that smells lovely. Mmm. If you want to try these all-day breakfast by Wayfarer, thoroughly recommend them, mate. They're brilliant. There are loads of calories in there, loads of salt, which is good because when you're sweating, you need to put salt back in, yeah. Mmm. Oh yeah. That's perfect. Well, that's lovely. That's all been put away and cleared up now. What I've done is I've just dispersed the fire really. Just moved everything away, just so it's one big bed of hot coals now. And we're just gonna let that die down a bit. I think we'll help it around with some water as well to make sure it's really, really out. And if it's warm, I'll just keep putting water over it until it's cold, because I'm not leaving it when it's warm, because we've got tree roots, we've got all sorts of debris everywhere, and just when you think you've done a good job, something like that could quite easily just bite you on the arse. So really make sure, especially weather like this, which has been very dry, very hot too, just do your best to save the place really. You don't want it going up in flames. Common sense really. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to start the big clear up now. Everyone hates doing this and overnotice, but it has to be done. Well, what I'm going to do, leave all the kit behind? I don't think so. So I'll get cracking. Before you put the hammock away, a good idea is to unzip it all, turn it upside down and get any leaves out, or any check for valuables and stuff in case you've left something in there. Once that's all done, zip it all up, the mosquito net. It's important because if you're going to go and set up the next time, you want to make sure that nothing gets in there. So by doing it now, you ain't got to worry when you do it next time. It'll take quite a few trips, but I'm up by the stream, so there's no problem. Right, what I thought I'd do is, because I come here quite regularly to collect water, it's quite shallow, so when I get it in I can't get it all the way down. So what I've been doing, or just started to do, just found an old log and just carving out a trench so it'll be deep enough for the whole bottle to go in. And I don't know if it's a waste of time, but I thought I might try it anyway. Just up there, all of that charcoal that I've just put out, I'm just going to dump there. So it's going to go through the charcoal, through the stream. Maybe it's a waste of time, maybe it's not. But as I said before, we learn by trying, you know. I mean, that's activated charcoal there, so I don't see why not. it's pretty much shaded here, so you're not going to get much sun turning it into algae and all the rest of it, so it might work, it might not. At least it's somewhere to put the charcoal. So what we've got now is quite a nice area. You can fully submerge the bottle now. No problems at all. Always leave no trace. The fundamental rule applies. Here's all my gear, and another little tip. When you take your rubbish out of here, don't tie it up, because you're bound to find other people's crap as you go out, so tie it up when you get to your vehicle. That's where the fire was. Pretty much all concealed, and all of the area where I was staying has all been concealed as well. But I think someone else has been here, look, because that looks like a fire to me. There's some evidence, and that looks a little bit scorched. And I've never lit a fire there, and I don't think it was there about 4 days ago either. So, and where I was hammocking, away from the stream, because, you know, mosquitoes, etc. I'm quite a bit away from it. That's the tree I tied to, and that was the other one. There's nothing there. You wouldn't never know I was there, really, which is the object of the exercise. You don't leave any trace, not even paracord, nothing. It's nice and cool under the canopy, which is great. I'm really sweating though, because that fire probably took about 25 trips or so from down there to put the fire out. Fire's completely out of the way now. Sorry it's been a long video, guys. I just had a lot of things to teach and to show and to share. Some of it's been seen before, but I apologise to any of the more experienced viewers. But there's so many new guys coming onto this hobby, call it for want of a better word, and I'll just get so many questions. How do you do this? Why do you do that? So I thought if I just show quite a few different bits in one video, rather than doing loads of little videos specifically orientated to the tasks, it's easier for me, and I enjoy it as well, because it's all done in one hit. Rubbish is all done, left no trace whatsoever. The firewood store is back in place, ready for next time. And yeah, the next video is going to be the American job. I hope you enjoyed it. It's been a great time, and thanks so much for your support. It's great to be back, if that makes sense, because it's been a bit turbulent over the last 3 weeks or so, but I've finally found my feet again, and I'm back where I belong. Thanks for watching, guys, and stay funky.